So why football? I've loved the sport ever since I was a kid. Ever since I can remember, I've always had a football in my hands. I grew up in the state of Texas, so it's somewhat of a way of life down there. And it was in my family, so therefore it was in my blood. Physical pain is definitely a part of the game of football. As tough and violent a sport as it is, and certainly as long as an NFL season is, from week to week, it is extremely difficult to take that train wreck that you were basically in from one Sunday to the next. And it's amazing what guys put their bodies through in order to get ready to play each week, especially as you get older. I know for me personally, I've had to put even more of a premium on recovery. There was definitely a time where I thought I would never play football again. It was my 5th year in the NFL, playing for the San Diego Chargers, 2005. I dislocated my right throwing shoulder the last game of the season, and as I walked off the field with my shoulder still stuck out of socket, I thought to myself, I may never play football again. It was very difficult to work through the pain and manage the pain after a significant injury like a dislocated right throwing shoulder. I had to get to the rehab very quickly, get range of motion back very quickly, and fighting through that involved fighting through a lot of pain. There's a lot that goes into playing at a high level in the NFL for a long period of time. And I consider myself very blessed to have been a part of the teams and be around the guys that I've been a part of for going on 17 years now. But also I feel like it's having great mentors and great people in my corner when it comes to my training, when it comes to my recovery, people that I can always lean on to make sure that I'm doing everything I can in the healthiest way possible to put my body in the best position and my mind in the best position to succeed every year. Dr. Wilk, I don't know if I've ever called him Dr. Wilk.
Come on, man.
Dr. Wilk has been a huge part of my success, and certainly came into my life at a time that was very critical in my career. It was at a time where I thought my career was potentially over after my shoulder injury. And we spent about 6 straight months together of just rehab, twice a day, pretty much all day long, and developed a great relationship in the process. But it was, that was a big turning point. That was a defining moment in my career, because I think it took me from being at one level and took me to a whole nother level. Once I fully recovered from that, I felt like I was almost starting over in regards to the way that I was now developing the muscular structure and the strength in and around my shoulder. I felt like not only was I going to come back and throw the ball as well, but I was going to throw it better. And I was also equipped with a protocol that would allow me to become stronger and stronger throwing the football, and then also sustain longer. I use the TheraBand CLX both as in my active warm-up and also on the back end after I throw as just part of my maintenance program. I trust so much of the protocols that Kevin has put together for me over the years, and like he said, football is a rough sport, and there's always injuries. You're always battling something. It's been, with me, it's been a shoulder, it's been an elbow. I mean, I've come to see Kevin on many occasions, and we've put together some great protocols in and around the things we've been talking about, especially TheraBand CLX. Exercises that not only get me back to healthy, but also where I feel like at the end of the day, I'm even stronger than when I walked in the door. We see opioid abuse in professional sports all the time and way too often. I mean, I think the pressure to compete and compete at a high level every week is real. Guys' jobs are at stake, and so I think they feel the need to somehow escape that pain so that they can go out there and play the game. And unfortunately, they think that that's the only option when there are other options. Biofreeze is a cold therapy pain reliever. It's something that's very easy and efficient for me. Prior to practice, when I really don't have a whole lot of time, I can just take it and just put it on the areas that are hurt, specifically. I feel great about it too, because I know that I'm not putting drugs in my body. I'm not putting opioids in my body. I know that this is a very healthy solution to pain management that then allows me to go out and practice at a high level or play a game at a high level. I believe in physical therapy. I believe in these products. They work.